Welcome, ladies and joints. I should say, ladies and gentlemen. This is the Unusuals. There's Heather H., Ben Yates, and me, Stephanie Singer. We're going to do a set for you, improv set, based on one word that you're going to type in. So let's see some interesting words. And they don't even have to be in Webster's dictionary. I see Pythagoras.
I got the fresh wine ready for you, boss. I stomped it myself.
It's wonderful. It's wonderful.
Don't worry, I washed my feet before I did it.
That's good to know. This is from the Left Acre, right? Off Sunset Bridge.
That is correct. That is correct, boss. Although we stopped calling it the left acre because when viewing it from the south, it's the right acre. So we started calling it the West Acre.
That's
did you get the memo on there was new directions created? You know, we've always had north and south. But we just felt like we were missing something. And so a couple of people got together, Euclid and who's this?
Euclid, you and Euclid came together?
No, it wasn't me. I'm just who am I? Who am I? I'm a line crusher. It was Euclid.
No,
Euclid and
you're Steve. You know, you're Steve Sampson, and I mean, you've been here longer than I have. You've been here for 30 years. I've been here for 2.
I'm a fixture. I'm a fixture, but you're the resident genius. Okay.
Oh.
So you carry more weight than I do. It was Cronkite. Euclid and Cronkite got together. They're like, hey, we need 2 more directions.
Steve?
Yes, boss.
Steven or Steve?
Steven, that's interesting. Is that Persian? I kind of like the sound of it.
Oh, well, I thought it was just like a longer version of your name. Steve is not short for Steven?
No, Steve. I've always just been Steve.
What about Stefan?
Stefan, is that a name?
Yeah, or Stefan.
Interesting. No, I like Steve, but maybe with an "un" on the end. Steven.
Steven.
Steven. Is it Persian?
Uh,
Egyptian.
Let me Google it.
Google. Let the genius do what the genius does. Google. Google. Google.
So, I really like that thing about the north and south thing with the left acre. That was just brilliant because.
Oh, really? There's not a lot that you haven't thought of. So it's so refreshing to surprise you. I love it.
Well, I just, sometimes I just feel pumped out of ideas. Like there's
Oh.
You get
that kind of explains your last invention with the water, the hand water pump.
Yeah, no, that was the hand water pump that would just spray water directly into the ground.
Yeah, I mean it makes some kind of sense.
Cut to temple architects. Well, I having a little bit of trouble figuring out the exact dimensions from your plans, boss. Yeah, I mean, yeah, you're looking at it right there. Those plans, there's something about the angles that's confusing me a little bit here. I'm
okay. This is half a square. This is like just a triangle.
Oh, that's it, huh?
Yeah. It's just usually it's square, but now it's half.
Oh, okay. Because the folks over building the other temple, they're talking about a perfect, rectangle. It's kind of the golden rule, the perfect shape. It looks pretty good from here, but I don't know. I'm just, just working out here with my chisel, you know. Um,
You are working at Elise's.
yes, yes. Ecclesius. That's what they call me, Ecclesius.
Oh, Ecclesius. Oh, I thought it was, I don't know if we're doing Persian or Roman letters right now. And I thought it was, so it's Elise's, not, is it Elise's?
Well, thanks. Thanks for that. I mean, this whole cultural war between the Persians and the Greeks and the Romans kind of deal. I kind of keep out of politics, you know what I'm saying?
Oh,
It's,
first time for
anyway,
it.
it's just, but anyway, with um, I'm just going ahead with the Greek. And by the way,
By the way,
yeah, this
we're gonna
Google
choose banana.
Google thing, that sounds interesting. What is that?
Oh, well, that's cut to back to the inventor, or cut forward to the inventor. Okay, so it works like this. You take the tablet and put in any piece of information that you want. You follow?
Ooh, like, if you're not going to drink this, I'm going to.
Yeah, drink, 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 drink.
Oof, there we go.
I ate too much to drink.
Any kind of information. So like your age.
Yes, Stephen, like age. So you could write down someone's age and so they were born
I
in
lo-
a lunar moon.
I love it when you call me Steven. I just feel so much more official now.
It's good, Stephen. You
I feel like
should
a
live high.
I didn't feel like a real person my first 40 years.
Well, you were an indentured servant.
Mm. Do I stomp the best nouveau in this quadrant or what?
At least in the not left acre anymore.
West.
West. I love that. West. Yes. Okay, so you take the tablet, right, with the information, and then you put it here.
Any information?
Any information, right?
Yes.
And then it's organized by alphabetic symbols. Right. So here's the bird. And so anything
Right.
that starts with the bird on the tablet, you put there.
Oh, so this is I'm sorry, so this is Egyptian.
It's so much more than that. It's a Google. Okay. So it has Egyptian, but it also has, look at this.
Oh, that's Persian.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I recognize the swimming pool.
Right. And then over here we have a lovely little omega.
Ooh, that's Greek.
Google.
And you're calling that Google.
Well, you ask the question and in whatever language it is, and you just roll it to the symbol and Google.
Whoa, whoa,
Cut to
whoa.
Pythagoras's class. Where's everybody here? I got to take roll. let's see. Oh, good, good. It looks like you're all here. Archimedes, Archimedes here. Hi, good. Um, yeah, okay. Helen, Helen,
Mm,
Helen, yeah, Helen.
in the flesh.
Well, now, so glad that you guys are here. Okay, so there's only two of you today in class. That's cool. That's cool. So I'm going to introduce something new to you guys. Kind of been thinking about it. It's called geometry. Don't panic. Don't panic. You guys already had the that Egyptian algebra. Pretty good, right? So this is something completely different. I'm just kind of a brainstorm here. You have your chisels or do you have your scrolls out?
Scrolls.
Scrolls. I recommend the scrolls. Chisels are going to be a little bit slow for this class. Good, good. Okay. So got the scrolls. You have your chicken blood. Got the chicken blood. Good.
Oh, I have iguana. Is that okay? I am using papyrus.
Papyrus?
Yes.
Oh, got a rich kid in the class. Papyrus, papyrus. Oh, that's all right. Well, yeah, that's fine. That's good if you have it. I mean, but you don't need to have papyrus. You can just use you know old leather.
Yeah.
So do you have okay.
Moleskins here.
Yeah, it's all good. It's all good. So you have your chicken leg, right? It's got the three prongs on it. Got that? Good. Okay. So dip it in the blood. Okay. And what I want you to do, this is kind of cool, is on your scroll, papyrus, moleskin, what leather, is just take it and do a horizontal, just a straight line across there. Everybody got that?
I'm there.
Okay. Do you have one line or three lines depending on which kind of leg you used? Three? Good, good, three. Okay. Now at one point on one end of the line, put a omega sign. And at the other end, put a delta. So we got omega to delta. Y'all follow that? Good, good. This is going to blow your mind now. I swear, this is going to blow your mind. Halfway between that line between omega and delta, take another line and go straight up. Just about the same length as the blown.
With the one-sided part of the chicken bone?
You can use the three or the one, whatever, just as long as it's vertical. That's horizontal, that's vertical. Now, see, that's a concept right there. The straight line like this is your horizontal, and the one that goes up is vertical. Okay.
Concept of
And that's
Got it.
geometry.
Pythagoras. I'm just struggling.
Okay, it's all right. That's fine. I'm just going to talk you through this. Okay,
Yeah.
talk you through it.
Well, Helen, you can always get on a boat if this is too hard for you.
Yeah, there's a lot of opportunity rowing on our galleys. Just joke. I know Helen's not going to do that, right?
Or you could always be the face of a nation or something.
Okay, I don't think you're teaching it right.
Okay. Well, then what
Ooh.
you teach it? What are you going to do?
Ooh.
I was going to show you something brand new. It's called a triangle. You ever hear that before? Yeah, you didn't ever hear it, I can tell.
It has the tri prefix.
Yeah. So we have what does that look like? It's this way and it's that way. Does that look like anything to you guys?
Mountain.
A mountain. And you,
Archimedes. It looks like a cross.
it looks like a cross, but yet this doesn't go
But
through.
there's three, but one.
Are we killing people today?
It reminds me of a musical instrument, if I dare say.
Yeah, that's right. That's a good point, Helen. I'm just looking out the window. Yeah. Yeah, that's a slave auction.
Oh, yes.
Right, you're right. Anyway, I think that should do it today. You guys happy with that? It's been a good word with your parents for me, right?
The suspense is killing me.
Go ahead.
Well, I mean, this certainly isn't a triangle. There's nothing.
Ah, what is a triangle then?
Well, it has the tri prefix. Helen, you briefed me on tri the other day. Bi, tri, quad. Tri is three. It's
Tri.
not three lines. It's three angles. What's an angle?
Oh, yeah, there you go. That's good. Now let me write that
A
down.
little arrow.
Yeah, it's like akin to an arrow. It's akin to the head of an arrow, isn't it?
Yes.
Keep going, guys. I'm writing this down. This is really interesting
Same
stuff.
root word.
Well, I think our
Bowling.
meetings, what you're like getting at here is that it's an arrow, but also a little triangle with another triangle.
Interesting.
Okay, time for show and tell. This is a graphic I'm holding up here. It's called a pyramid. See that?
That's a triangle.
Yes.
Wait, it's a triangle on each side.
Ooh.
Well, it's a two-dimensional drawing, so
But it's drawn to look
There's
like
a shadow.
it's drawn to look like it's three. There's the corner.
that is correct. That's kind of advanced. I don't know if we want to go right there. Let's just stay with the.
So you gave us
Can I have the book if you're not going to hold it?
grid lines with three lines.
Yes, that's correct.
It must be. It reminds me of a lyre. You know, the musical instrument.
Oh,
Ooh, a liar.
does it
Must
does?
A triangle must be the simplest shape you can put in two dimensions.
Hmm.
You're losing me, Archimedes. You're just losing me.
Helen, what do you think? The simplest shape.
What I'm thinking is that there's many different versions of this. Yes, with the mountains and the pyramids and the lyre and a bow and an arrow and perhaps even bits of a sunset. And I think these different shapes, these different triangles, they have three sides, and it's as if there's always a side and a B side and a C side to it.
ABC. It occurs to me that a triangle looks like our letter delta.
Yeah, it does. It does.
I wonder if delta in mathematics means the difference. So is there something about the difference of each of these? Helen, that's brilliant. ABC, delta, is there something about the difference that's important in a triangle? The difference between A, B, and C.
Well, you kids are just you're losing me here. Because I just I know about lines, but this whole thing is it's fascinating, darn fascinating.
Oh, by the way, Professor Pythagoras, I've gone over your proof on square root of 2, and it's incorrect.
Really? Well, run that by me, Helen. What do you think?
It's not a whole number. I know you really, really would like it to be a whole number, but it's not.
What do you mean by whole number? I'm not following you on that one. I mean, all numbers are just their numbers, right? What do you mean whole number?
No fractions.
Fraction? What's that?
Cut to Archimedes and his mathematically talented friend. Immediate demand, brother.
So good to see you. So good to have someone to sit down to that I can speak to.
What weighs on your head?
The leaders of our current technological world, Pythagoras in particular.
Ah, Pythagoras.
They should have called him Pylagoras, because he seems to be lagging so many areas.
I follow, and that is a swish into the pond, my friend. Perfect analysis.
The juices, my good friend, you toiling with your mind in the background, don't care about fame or fortune or leadership. You won't take a position to help run these new advances. Will you reconsider?
I think I found myself quite comfortable where I'm at. We both know that in a river the water flows over and rocks move and weeds tumble, and we can't control everything, but we can sink ourselves into the bedrock best we can during troubling times. But surely you didn't travel all this way, walking up this hill to my home to ask me to take some role. What is weighing on your head? What are you thinking of?
I'm just Pythagoras. Well, here's my answer to square root of 2. You can double check it. To use as child's play. Pythagoras, we need someone on the council to vote Pythagoras out of the seat before he continues to take this triangle thing any further. Brilliant intuition he had, no doubt, to such deeply consider a 3-sided polygon. But seriously, he wasn't calling it 3 angles. He just somehow it came to him instinctually. He's really not prepared in any other way.
Archimedes, have I ever told you about my time when I was under the tutelage of my mentor, Sasai?
No, you haven't. Doo-doo-doo, doo-doo-doo, doo-doo-doo.
Come forward, child. Drape myself in this cold weather that's approaching Athens. I see the storm approaching, but yes, come with shelter with me, my child.
Thank you, Sasai. I appreciate your kindness, even though we have just so briefly been with each other in this journey.
I consulted the oracle, and the oracle says that thou can make great offerings and great contributions, but with a price that must be paid.
Cut to Sasai and the oracle. Well, I mean, it's because I need a new house, clearly. That's the price. But you need to paint it in some colorful way, of course.
Oh, yes, of course, oracle.
Oh.
The smoke rising.
Oh, yes.
Tell me, great oracle. Tell me, great oracle, the fate of the beauteous Helen. which I know is greatly desired by the kings of Persia, of Egypt, and of Troy.
Yes, yes. Well, the great Helen is destined to lie in my bed, of course, in my new house,
Ah,
and and germinate the fruit of my loins.
Cut back to Sasai and the mathematical friend.
All right, so I have to paint my house so the oracle can get with a maiden?
yes, not only that, you must vacate the house so that the oracle can reside there for his copulations, in plural and many times. The oracle is
Society.
yes. It doesn't have to be
I,
a house, just the
I,
house.
it's not just a house.
What under 1,500 square feet will do.
Oh, so now there has to be a certain amount of land for this oracle as well? This seems like a scheme. This is a scheme. I am wise enough to see a scheme.
Cut forward to Juices and Archimedes. And so, what you learned from Sosai was more in the negative, from what it sounds.
Well, that's my point is with Pythagoras, Archimedes, perhaps you were covering up maybe your own knowledge, maybe your own understanding of triangles. Because Pythagoras is your elder, you have to respect him. But maybe you should take the seat that this city so badly needs.
Head to the city council of Athens. So, we are gathered all to explore the qualifications for the grand teacher of the academy. You, Plato.
Yeah, man. What's that?
You,
Oh.
Ulysses and Plato. We have before us a great challenge, whether to accept the position of Pythagoras, who claims to have invented a new system of learning, versus that of Archimedes, who seems to be very rational, but yet young and possibly not deserving. And then item 2 on the agenda, of course, is the abduction of Helen by the Trojans, which we'll get to.
Yeah. I mean, honestly, I've been hearing a lot of gossip over in the toilets, people handing over the sponges to each other and just saying Archimedes actually knows what's going on. Pythagoras is a kook. He's eating too many mushrooms or whatever. I know Pythagoras. That man is tight. He's my buddy. I stick for him. My vote, Pythagoras. Let's party.
So we've heard from you, Plato. Now, let's hear from Ulysses.
I grant you, but Pythagoras is tried and true. He has led us this far, brought us out of the jungle, dare I say. And yet, the wine does seem to have gone to his head a bit.
Yes.
I say we let the man come in here and see if he can tell us what a triangle is. And if he can, then he keeps his job. But if he cannot convince us, intelligent council people.
Wise word, Ulysses. I think that is most appropriate. Bring in the teacher, Pythagoras.
Oh, yeah, right here? All right, well, that's cool.
Hi, guys. Hello. I just had a little.
It is, my man.
Yeah.
Kappa Tau Gamma. Mhm.
Yeah. Okay. Anyway, I'm here. I'm real. I'm, keeping it real.
You're so real, man.
I'm keeping it real. Yeah. Whatever throwing at me,
Oh, this is my man Elises. He's got to speak up here.
whatever.
Pythagoras,
Mhm.
dear and trusted leader of academia,
Yes.
your task, which will prove your worth to the council,
Mhm.
is convince us, show us what a triangle is to no uncertain end, that we shall grasp it in one sitting.
Ah.
Prove that you are the leader that you are destined to be.
Yeah, put those non-believers to fucking doubt.
Oh. Yes. 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 All right. Well. Okay. It's like this, guys. If there's no gals here, right? We got that all taken care of. Chicks are outside doing what they do. Yes, right?
Women are for breeding purposes only.
Yes, yeah. Except those Spartan chicks, which are badass. Okay, but that's a whole different deal. All right, so the whole deal here is with shapes, right? We're talking about shapes, and
Cut to 6 hours later.
and so to conclude, it's all kind of has to do with the way you look at things, right? I mean, it's your perspective. We're looking at one way, it looks like something else, and so we might as well call it a triangle, because there's three parts to there's heaven, and there's earth, and then there's water, I guess.
Okay,
Yeah,
great,
thank you,
great.
Pythagoras. Let's have a sidebar with the judges, or you can just wait outside and.
I think we've heard enough from our grand poobah. Thank you,
Thanks.
Pythagoras.
Yeah.
Let's
Wow,
wait a moment. Let's wait a
that was
moment for our council leader. That was long.
That was so long.
Does anyone have the time? It's gone sunset. It's gone sunset. Our day has been spent.
Yes, the hourglass does not read anymore because there's no sun shining upon it, and therefore it is night.
Yes.
I can tell that by the fact that there's no sun out. I don't even need the sundial. But Plato, wise Plato, what is your opinion about this Pythagoras as to get the highest seat of educator of the colleges?
I don't. All right, just be honest, guys. Okay, Elises, Machiavel, I can't vouch for this guy. Like he is a Kappa Tau Gamma, and this guy is a fucking dud. He's acting like a Lambda Delta Pi. Seriously, total buzzkill. I ran out of wine. I break a case a day.
Ah, wise Plato, again with the greatest and most wise observations. And you, Ulysses?
If Plato cannot be convinced, great Machiavel, how would I ever be convinced? So, since Plato and Pythagoras have been long friends, long-time friends. So no, I'm afraid I'm gonna have to start the chant, Machiavel.
Proceed.
Archimedes, 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 Archimedes,
Archimedes.
I hear you. So, guards, guards, take Pythagoras out to the axeman. looks like we can. Yeah, that's right. Take them out there.
We have to cut
So
off some.
we want to. Yeah, yeah. It's a sunset time for Pythagoras.
I
That's what
need,
happened.
I could use
Right?
some blood for my inkwell.
That's forbidden. You can only use the chicken blood. You know that.
Oh, of course.
Oh,
Okay,
yeah.
wait.
That one's
I just
usually
before
blood.
we get to Archimedes, I just want to know this. I'm just going by the agenda. I see item 2 is the kidnapping of Helen by the Trojans. Do you want to table that or
Yeah, can we just push that into next month because we have solstice coming up and that is just
no?
going to take up
We'll
so
just okay. If we agree, we'll table that and go right to Archimedes.
yeah.
I'm tired too. We're all tired, right? Okay.
Let's hear,
Can we
let's
do
hear
it
the,
tomorrow? It's or it could, you know, when the sun is midway from east.
Yeah. Yeah, I get that. Okay, so any comments, any proposals, any recommendations, any motions about Archimedes taking over the school?
I motion it.
Okay, any second?
If we're gonna chop off someone's head for not being able to explain a triangle, then the
Mhm.
guy who we replace him with should be able to explain what a triangle is to me.
Makes
So
sense.
let's see what Archimedes can do first.
That makes sense. Okay, let's get Archimedes in here.
Oh, but
Yeah, Ulysses is going out there to get him. All right, here we
I
go.
hope he makes this short, you know, something.
called-
That was 3 hours, man. Go ahead.
You called for me, Council.
Yes, Plato, would you ask the question, please?
All right. Archimedes. What is a triangle?
Yeah.
Mm. Let me just say in preface that I love Pythagoras, my
Hmm.
longtime mentor. It's like a father to me. But
What? Like a father to you.
I feel too young, honestly, to lead all of academia. And yet, it's been thrust upon me by the Oracle at Delphi to do exactly this. A triangle. Take 3 lines,
Mhm. All right.
connect them together at the ends.
Okay.
Yes?
Just on this here.
Connect them
Yeah.
together at the ends.
Oh, yeah. Okay.
3 angles, hence triangle. The simplest shape you can have in 2 dimensions, consisting of only 3 lines. And there is a lot of learning to do on the relationship between the angles and the sides to each other.
Oh.
This will keep us busy in school
Hmm.
for years and years, my dear council.
Yeah. That sounds good to me. How about you, Plato?
That was a straight up Kappa Tau Gamma move right there, Archimedes. I
Yeah.
think I don't even think we need to do a sidebar, do we, Ulysses? I think we got a thumbs up from Ulysses.
Oh, I'm going thumbs up.
Oh, thank you, Machiavel. All right, Machiavel. All right, so no X's.
Thumbs up from me out here.
All right.
Thank you, Ulysses.
What I want to know is how come the Egyptians are so far ahead of us on this deal? You know,
Okay.
I
Let's.
just thinking that's all. But then go ahead.
It's completely different. That was a cheap. You know what?
Anyway, I heard
Life's too short to get caught up in this stuff. Archimedes, get us ahead of the Egyptians.
Will do, Plato. And I'm sorry, great Plato, if I could just have one wise saying for the road, for inspiration.
Please. Just
Oh,
that's what you're known for.
I am known for that. That is true. I like to say that time is the only currency man has.
Ooh,
Mm,
write that one down. I mean, I'm gonna
mm.
write
Well,
that
that
down.
wasn't me, that was Seneca.
Oh, Seneca.
I
Oh,
gotcha.
nice. By the way, I promise to lead as best I can and will not let you down. Honor, duty, and loyalty above all. I also must be honest that it was Helen who left her notes. It gave me an eureka moment how to best explain a simple triangle. And so she must be included in my honor. And let's not throw Pythagoras out completely. Perhaps we send him to retrieve the great Helen.
Hey, whoa, stop. Okay. Yeah, wait a second there, guys. Yeah, wait, just hold on to Pythagoras. Yeah, that's it. Put your axe away. Okay. Yeah.
I told you that window would come in handy. You said it was pointless and would be bad, but it is perfect for right now, isn't it, Machiavel?
Cut to Pythagoras and the henchman. Yeah, you got lucky today, man. Shing. I haven't seen a head roll for 17 days.
Oh, well, thank the gods and the oracles and Zeus himself, Neptune.
Zeus.
Yeah,
Funny. Funny.
yeah,
He still
yeah.
believes in Zeus. Huh?
You know they're just an
Well,
allegory for man.
funny. Funny.
Did I ever tell you? Go ahead,
Oh,
guys. I was going
oh.
to tell you about the time that Zeus ran into Neptune. Oh man, that was
Oh, huh. Oh, that sounds real funny. Yeah.
yeah.
Oh, hey, what? He's going on a voyage?
Yeah, he's gonna be on a boat. Get the
What's-
golden fleece.
Who is it? What? He's
No,
not
he's
going
getting that hot chick, Helen.
Oh, you're getting hell. Why would they send an old geezer to get Helen?
Because we don't fucking care if he dies. It's to Rome. It's
Oh,
gonna be hard.
we're making you look good. You're our token to go. Like, so it looks like we're going after Helen. Nice.
That bitch is probably eating bonbons right now.
Yeah, she's like smiling.
guys, come on, be respectful. She was
Here.
she was the daughter of the king of Sparta or something like
Yeah.
that.
All right, take off that scholarly robe thing, whatever that is. Take that off. That's stupid.
Yeah,
You gotta wear this.
a learned man. You're a
You gotta
voyage.
wear this. All right, this goes over the top. Yeah, that's your cloak. And you're gonna need a breastplate. Syrup. Get that breastplate over there, the bronze one.
Shit.
Yeah, beginner.
There you go. Yeah, lightweight breastplate. There you go.
It smells because someone died in it. But don't worry, we didn't rinse.
Yeah, but he was a great young warrior. You're gonna need the let's see. Let's get the matching skirt to go with it.
Oh man,
You're gonna need a skirt.
man.
Yeah, to have a
This is
skirt.
embarrassing.
It's tradition.
Freaking embarrassing.
Yeah. This looks good. Sure, yeah. You know what? Let's do some of those sandals, the cool looking sandals that go all the way to the knee.
No, I'm thinking thigh-high straps. Yeah, that's
Oh
gonna go
my
great with
God.
this.
Yes.
Open toe.
That's right.
We don't give this to just anyone.
Syrup knows what to do. That's why we're over here. Well, that's why Syrup is here.
I've been in charge of cargo for 2 years.
You know what you need? The only thing left that you need is a little touch from the henchman. All right? Little
Oh.
touch.
Careful there.
A crown of thorns.
Ooh.
This is all the rage in Jerusalem.
You got to keep it real. And this is how you keep it real.
Guys. Okay. I got
Okay.
the galleys over there. Looks like oh yeah, Jason and Ulysses are co-captains, looks like. So I'm not sure what my role is here, guys, you know.
Ulysses is on that ship, huh? Oh.
Your role, Pythagoras, is to do whatever we say. And that includes listening to Syrup and Navarre. Okay? Consider them your new best friends.
Okay.
And
I see
also,
a weak man here. I see a man who doesn't know what it's like to take orders. A man who doesn't know how it feels to tie himself to a mast of a ship and yield to a siren's call of their deepest desires.
Just give me a chance, guys. Just give me a chance. I know I can be helpful here, and I know Jason and
Ulysses.
Ulysses. Yeah, I mean, I'll do anything. I mean, except that I prefer not to row. If you get my drift, that's hard. I don't want to row, but
Sees he prefers not to row.
yeah.
Rowing it is. To the oars, Pythagoras.
I
To
would
the
listen to the staff leader. As a captain, I have many other things to do. Consider the staff leader your god and me your Neptune.
Cut to the galley oars.
Faster! We don't have all week. What is that?
One.
Pythagoras is needed on deck. Who's Pythagoras?
Hi, sir.
They're
Me.
needed on deck.
Okay.
And sitting next to him, scoot out for more leverage. Get out of my sight before I whip you. Oh, let me whip you.
Why?
Cut you on deck.
Oh. Oh. Whew. Oh, the mighty winds are blowing us to the Isle of Lesbos. I see.
Yes. That's where we need your help.
Yes,
Great
okay.
Pythagoras.
Yes, okay, Captain.
Well, we're doomed if we end up on Lesbos.
I know the siren's call.
I'm hoping you would use one of your.
Siren's call.
Yes.
Ulysses hasn't heard it. He had his ears filled with cotton wax, my idea.
Yes. Thank you. I don't know what I'm hearing, but I know what I'm doing. Pythagoras, one of your special formulas, I heard, has gotten a great many men out of a great many jam. Do you have a formula for us?
I do.
We've got the wind. We've got 4 days till we're at Troy. What other data do you need? I
only need 2 things from thou. Number 1, the direction east. I do not know. If I could find the direction east.
East.
Yes.
Wait a minute, Xerox. Xerox, didn't we hear something about what was the east to west memo? Did we get that?
yeah, we did. We did get that memo.
Yeah. Oh, yes. Oh, there is. So which way is it?
Compass.
Oh, they sent us a newfangled device.
Yes, but I don't know where to put north.
Do you think the epsilon is for east?
Yes. Yes, I absolutely think that.
North is-
Epsilon East.
North is
At least-
usually-
Come on, your name starts with an epsilon.
Well, of course it does. I guess that's east.
Sorry, I
North
snapped there.
North is generally up because north is upright, as we speak of a man being quite northern.
Yes. So my directions are such. Listen thou.
So Xerox, hold that up again. Okay, that's yeah,
Sure.
north is up. North is up. So east is this way.
If we don't get this going right, believe me, it's just two things. Man the rudder so that the prow of the vessel, of the galley, turns towards the east, towards the rising sun. When this
Oh,
is
the-
done,
The sun rises in the east.
I
The
believe
east,
so.
east is where the sun rises.
Yes, east is where the sun rises.
There you have it.
Head east towards the birth of the sun god, of course, Jupiter, Zeus. Then, and most important, we must all pray to the great god Poseidon for a strong wind and current that will drive us then to the Isle of Lesbos. So let us pray to
Wait,
old...
we don't want to go to Lesbos.
Oh, you don't?
No,
Oh,
we're trying to get to Troy and avoid Lesbos.
oh, I'm dense. I mean, I thought, I just,
Okay,
we're-
back down to the oars. Okay, we're done.
I
talking.
no, really you didn't want to go to, jeez, yeah. I don't know.
Before we send the whip.
I hear it's a nice place. You might want to consider.
Away with you, Pythagoras. Been of no help, except perhaps point the prow to the east.
Well, that will take you to Lesbos, okay?
Are you saying Lesbos is the way of Troy as well?
No, I'm saying east is the way to Lesbos.
What's the way to Troy?
Oh, that's east, southeast.
I think
East.
you might need a double shift. I did say go back down to the oars.
Let's whip him. Whip Pythagoras. Below, whip away.
Oh, thank God you're back.
Oh,
My instructions are to whip you until you're dead, Pythagoras.
oh, no, I have a better idea. Listen, I have a better idea.
I don't want to hear it. I don't want to hear it, you slave.
You must listen, or the gods will punish thee.
Nonsense. Cut to hell in Troy. I'm sorry, great king. King has left me alone with thee. Great king,
Yes.
great King Murgatroyd.
Yes. Paris, I see that you have brought to the kingdom the beauteous Helen,
Yes, of course.
which has angered the Spartans and the Athenians, and they will make war against us, undoubtedly to retrieve the beauteous Helen.
But listen,
Be prepared to do battle and defense and to save and to preserve.
listen, Father. Yes, I've been practicing. But Father, listen.
Yes, I'm listening while I'm looking at Helen, but nice choice, my
Thank you. This very fair person
yes.
who I've stolen seems to have been quite prudent, as this one knows all about great things we've never heard of, like architecture,
Architecture. What's that?
mathematics.
What's that?
She has a new thing called a triangle, apparently the strongest shape there is.
You're losing me.
Um,
Lose it.
Anyway,
Like,
she has plans for a new castle. Helen, please. The the castle that can't be penetrated because it's so strongly built from triangles.
I'm all ears.
My leader, I have deeply thought about the shapes we use, mostly columns. In a way, you could see them as rectangles, but if you were wise, as I know you are, you know that the columns we built are actually bigger on the top. They stack. In a way, this is like a small triangle. If we were to take the angles of 3 and reverse it, then it would create an incredibly strong base that would be almost impenetrable from the top. The only thing to really look at, you don't want to ignore it, is the fact that the percentage, the area inside that triangle is great. As if you were to take the inside and outside of a pyramid line, of an A line, and then do that to a B line, so if they were squared, then
Cut you after the castle is built. Isn't it beautiful, Father? And look, someone thinks our castle is so fair. They sent us a great wooden horse as a gift.
Oh, look at that.
I've already told them to let it in. I've already told them to bring it in.
I like it. I like it. Helen, you're just a lucky gal. She's has a luck. So much luck. Such a nice chick.